before we move on to the next topic, I'm interested to ask Mikhail for your opinion, because in both the perception study and the SWOT analysis, we only interviewed foreign companies. But I think it would be very interesting, you, as a chairman of a large Russian bank, do you recognize these things which are being said, and do you understand that people see this as threats or as opportunities? Very keen to understand your view here, and whether, given that information, you feel the ambition for an IFC is realistic.
Well, it's yes and no. Well, as a matter of fact, the points that you drew your attention, that you focused on in SWOT analysis is all correct. There are points that can be interpreted in different ways in terms of its impact on business. We have been talking about some quick points that can boost the development of Russia on Moscow as an IFC. It's been said that Russia accounts for a lot of M&A transactions, and it's got a very low personal income tax rate. Well, as for the M&A activities, well, all these transactions actually are channeled through Cyprus and other tax havens. If you take Tallinn, for instance, or Riga, their tax rate for M&A transactions is zero, financial transactions is zero. Then the question arises, is there any sense in trying to establish an international financial center in Moscow, since a great deal of the transactions are taking place, are performed elsewhere, abroad? And as I said at the beginning, you can view the ambitions of Moscow in terms of establishment of IFC in different ways. You can be optimistic or pessimistic about it. But the key thing is to lay the foundation for that, and to make sure that the capital that was repatriated once would be invested back into the Russian economy. And it should be channeled through the Moscow financial offices of international financial companies. And that will be the trigger that will attract many more investors to this market, because Russia is, and Moscow in particular, is a big market for potential investments in infrastructure and in manufacturing. I believe that many points have been shown very clearly and very precisely and in the right way. And I also believe that just a few bits and pieces, a few simple steps can do more towards the establishment of an IFC than some global endeavors, some global projects of this magnitude. And now that, well, the government are claiming that they want to rank among the top 20. Well, this can happen in the medium term. And this is quite realistic. And it's a good thing to see that ambition at the very top of our government. And just recently we had a forum which was called Russia Calling, and which featured a presentation by the President of the Russian Federation, which manifested that there is the political will for the establishment of IFC is there. And what remains is just the deployment and implementation of that initiative. But the initiative is definitely there.